Today is cooking time with that damn guide. And we're going to combine lemon and cheese, which is fine if you're making a cake, it's quite normal, but it's a bit weird with chicken wings. It is a really delicious combination, and the recipe I found calls for Parmesan cheese. Now, I like to go local. I live in Holland, we have a lot of cheese, but I'm not sure which cheese to use, so that's why I've got my natural-born pluggy friend Eric over here, and he's going to tell us which cheese to use in place of Parmesan.
Well, if you think about Parmesan, you think about a dry cheese, something that's a little bit sharp and has crystals. So, if you want to have those three things, then you have to go for an old Gouda, or as we say, Goudse kaas.
Or Gouda.
Or Gouda. It's actually a cheese from Holland. It originates from the city of Gouda, where they first started trading those wheels for 800 years now. And
so it's not actually made in Gouda?
No,
it's just traded there?
No, it's a generic cheese. It's not a... It doesn't have any regional protection. So anybody can make it. You can take your cow to the moon and make a Gouda.
Okay, well, so we're going to get an old Gouda cheese, yeah?
Yeah, because flavor-wise, you have to think about like a younger Gouda still has lactose, which is sugar. And that makes the cheese rather sweet. Yeah. But after 12 months, the sugars turn into amino acids, and that's what makes a cheese sharper. Okay. And if you go even further, like another year, then it becomes so dry that those amino acids turn into crystals, and then you get this nice structure of the cheese. It's sharp, it's hard, and it's actually wonderful. It's my favorite Dutch cheese.
Thank you for the science lesson. We're gonna head off to my local cheese market. 3, 2, 1, let's do it! So this is the Dapper Market. It's one of Amsterdam's street markets, and it's in East Amsterdam. It's a real local market. And you get stalls like this one here, which is a cheese stall. And we're going to buy some lovely Gouda cheese for our recipe.
And there we've got a very nice, that was a 3-year, right? It's a 3-year-old Gouda?
This is 3-year, yeah. Do you want to taste it before?
Yeah, and I can actually show you why this works. Because...
There you go.
Can I have a little bit as well?
I don't know if you can actually see, but this is what a old Gouda should look like. You see those crystals here? Those are tyrosine crystals because there's enzymes inside the cheese and they need moist to be diluted in. This is a cheese that dries out because it's like a sponge and it kind of evaporates. So after a certain time there's not enough moist and you get these wonderful nice crystals. You can actually taste them.
I think it's lovely. Let's buy the cheese because there are people waiting.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Can we have what, like 300 grams? Please?
Yeah.
Do all sorts of things.
Well, I have to go inside.
Oh, we're going to go inside?
Yeah.
Great, okay.
Great.
The reason for going inside is because this cheese is quite old and it's difficult to cut. The sign of a really good cheese shop is one that actually cuts it to size.
There you go.
Right, onto the recipe itself. We are now in Eric's kitchen, actually, because his kitchen is bigger than my kitchen, but his kitchen even is what I call an Amsterdam micro kitchen, because normally this would be a passageway between two rooms, but here it is a fully functioning cooking station.
Wow, eh?
So this recipe has 2 parts. It's got the chicken and the sauce. The chicken is pretty basic. You take some chicken wings like this, splash a bit of olive oil over, a bit of black pepper, a bit of salt, and then toss those around.
But what about the cheese?
Yeah, the cheese is coming, you have to wait for that.
Oh. Great.
These go into a hot oven at 200 degrees for about 50 minutes or until they're nice and crispy. The sauce is a butter-based sauce. 10 chicken wings and about 50 grams of butter, okay. This probably isn't the healthiest recipe in the world. Now remember I said this had a zing, a twist rather. The twist was the lemon zest. It was great. It's quite difficult, but you get the hang of it. You can see what has been done. I'm a tour guide, which means that I can't eat a lot of garlic because, you know, the smell of it. With Corona, there are no tours, which is an amazing opportunity for me to catch up on my garlic intake, which is why these are socially distancing chicken wings. But that is why I originally used the lemon zest, because I use that as a garlic substitute. Today, I'm going to be using both of those ingredients. So that's what it looks like. Pop that in there. Here is the socially distancing garlic. Now, the more you want to encourage people to socially distance, of course, you know, the more garlic you can put in. Some parsley. So let me just think if I've forgotten anything. We've got the lemon zest, we've got the garlic, we've got the parsley, we've got the butter there. Obviously the butter has to be melted and then paired up with the cheese. The cheese de resistance. Our lovely 3-year-old Gouda cheese. Eric, are these the Dalitian crystals you were talking about?
Yep. Yeah, you put that in your spaceship and you can go to warp.
Excellent. Okay. I'm going to cut the rind off like that.
What a professional you are.
I know.
Yeah.
That might be enough. Maybe I'll do a little bit more. I mean, this whole block was just less than €5. So that's what you get when you go to a proper local cheese shop. Great. Okay, the last step of this is the sauce. Okay, I've got the butter on the heat. It mustn't boil. So I take the butter out of there and I put it into a bowl because the pan's got quite a lot of heat. And I want to add a little bit of our wonderful cheese. Mix it in.
Ooh.
A little bit more.
It looks so healthy.
It is. All of this now goes in.
All right.
Mix that around. And you see, it's a little bit pasty. Now I'm going to count on the heat in the chicken wings to melt that cheese a little bit as well. Oh, look at them, aren't they lovely? Beautiful little wings like that. Oh, lovely, jovely. Move these around so they get wonderfully coated in the socially distancing garlic. What a feast. Da-da-da-da-da.
Bon appetit. Okay, let's dig in.
The lemon.
So weird, the lemon and the Goudse kaas.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, really lovely.
Should we make some more?
Let's do it.